was so many things.
She craved attention from not just us as keepers, but members of the public as well.
Hanging around and trying to get people's attention.
Either she was wanting the attention or she was wanting you to give her a piece of something that you had.
And you just say, "Where's Demba?" And you're gonna hear her making noise, whether it's a purr or a razz.
Sit up there in the transfer and overlook the kitchen and razz at us.
The razz wars in the kitchen. She would make it a point to come over and blow razzes at you. And she expected you to do it back to her.
Just razz war back and forth all day, and she would never stop. She'd just keep doing it. And that was one of the best sounds that you could hear in the building.
Razz is when they go.
It's a...
She always had a whoopee with her.
Demba's whoopee. Demba loves the color pink.
Oh, the whoobies.
When people started calling it whoopee, I ended up looking that up online and saw that it was attributed to a movie made in 1983, Mr. Mom. And I said I would never say that word. I was like, no, I'm gonna call it a blanket. And I think about a week later, I was probably like, Demba, do you want a whoopee? So, I was hooked too.
We always buy her pink whoobies. She would carry that blanket around. Some days she'd carry it around for 3 or 4 days before she finally would give it up and realized it stunk. She'd drag it everywhere, outside, through all the debris.
She'd put it on her head, she'd carry it around on her back, she'd drag it around in her foot. Sometimes she would carry the same one for 2 or 3 days before she would let us take them and wash them.
She would always carry them with her wherever she went, and you would call her outside for a food toss, and you kind of have to wait because it took them a little bit to get moving. But she'd come storming out the door, whoopee in tow, dragging it up the hill to her spot.
She loves her, she absolutely loves her whoopee.
She loved her whoobies, and they were a part of her.
I enjoy singing around Demba. I'm an introvert, so I naturally will not do that around people. But whenever I would do it around Demba, she would always sing, which kind of reinforced me. I could be myself kind of around Demba.
Each girl is unique and she had her own personality. That's what made her special. She's just her own individual. She'd show you any chance she got.
So she was her own gorilla. Sometimes she was very indifferent to what was going on, and she let you know that she didn't care. And other times she wanted to be the center of attention, and she let you know that she wanted to be the center of attention. Demba had a great personality. She was bigger than life.
But she was the first gorilla I felt in the building that I made a real connection with. That I felt like loved me and had that relationship with me back. And she was just special that way. She made you feel loved and feel connected to her. And she will be missed.